All right, so we are in episode 23 of Curse of Strahd, Weal and Woe. Tonight we have Woe in the house, and they have recently extinguished the last light of Barovia. St. Andrew is no longer a safe haven that is capable of withstanding the forces of darkness. There's not too many people that know that yet, but if you can't steal the bones, just destroy the spirit that empowers the bones when it tries to viciously attack you for trying to take the bones. It turns out there is a good reason to have a child take the bones, because it doesn't trigger the defenses of the wrathful spirit that suddenly comes out and tries to fuck you up. But it wasn't that bad. They dealt with it handily. Almost no one died, except for Dow. Dow went down for a moment. Dow, you were making wisdom saving throws in order to resist the possession, or to break out of the possession. You were doing really well. Your teammates turned on you very quickly, though, and decided that the best way to deal with it was just to take you down. I wonder why. I rolled your final wisdom saving throw after you had gone to 0 hit points, and you passed it. You would have been like, "Hey guys, I'm all right." I don't think you did. I was really hoping you'd be like, "Hey guys, I'm okay." They just.
It's not like we would have believed him anyway.
That's exactly what a possessed person would say.
Exactly.
It's like now the cleric's lying to us.
During your brief nap that Dow you had, you dreamt of a yawning maw of a cavern, one that you have seen before. You have seen that Tom has seen in pictures, and that Dow has seen in person, and that is the yawning cavern of the werewolf den. You realize that by being dropped unconscious, that you came closer than you ever have to some of the memories that you had from your previous life, but it also seems to have triggered something inside of you as well. You can feel now a itch, and you can feel a growing sense of despair as you look out the window, and for a brief moment the clouds parted and the fog allows you to see a clear image of the moon, and it is approximately 3 days from full moon, and it would be better if you want to preserve some of your free will and playability to find a reason to get to the werewolf den before the end of the third day of a full moon. The hardest part, I think, is going to be convincing that dick Dirk not to be a dickhead and stab you with a dirk. But that is.
I use a trident, not a dirk.
It's like three dirks. That's how dickish he
Hell
is.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Any conversation at the breakfast table after having everyone having your long rest and able to kind of take inventory and stock of what happened?
I'll go ahead and tell a story about how everything went down and how I took out Father Petrovich there and give everybody 9 extra hit points.
Nice.
Ooh. So a little bit of the leadership feat, or the inspiring leader feat. All right.
Yep.
Tom, any questions about what happened? Or just the just the yawning face of a man with a small child.
Little baby. Yeah, I kind of still have gaps in my understanding of what happened. I think it's probably correct if I say I whooped everybody's ass. But we all got a long rest, and now we're all feeling better. So,
yes,
knowing that that's likely the case, I'm probably not going to gloat about it. I'm just going to sit at breakfast and eat my meal, prepare my spells for the day, which I'm having trouble with the sheet, so I don't even know if I'm going to fucking do that.
No, so do it in D&D Beyond, and then let me know, and I will update it here.
Okay.
You do have the default one that's popping up now. I think it's a little bit easier to see the spells once you actually have them in there, in that format. But you can switch back and forth between the legacy and the default, which are the colorful or the I call it the Windows 93 fucking version of a character sheet.
Gotcha. Well, I'll do that when I'm not, I'll do that over the course of the game or whatever.
Inebriated with lack of sleep. But I will say that you did kick their ass in the sense that all of them understand the power of a upcasted spirit guardians, because that's
right.
Kicking their ass most of the time as it moved back and forth between them while they were trying to find and dispatch fucking shadows.
I'm glad I could help. Yeah, it's
and
it's pretty nuts.
Yeah, so what stopped that? What stopped your reign of terror?
What?
Grease.
Grease. Oh my god. No, it did not.
It did, and you kept slipping and falling every time I because I wanted to move the spirit guardians, you had to get up and fucking move with it.
It's amazing.
Yep.
And good luck.
And I couldn't anymore, or else I could have.
Yep.
I would have gotten away with it
Which
if it wasn't
reminds
for that fucking grease. I hate it.
It reminds me, Sebastian does tell Dirk, "Hey, please do not torch fire to the grease. That was a stupid idea."
I was trying to kill Dow.
No, see, we have other ways of killing him without getting rid of the grease. The fire makes the grease go away, which means he's free to move around and kill us. So next time, just stab him, throw things at him. Do something.
I did throw things at him.
It doesn't involve
He threw
the grease going on fire.
lantern at him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw non-flammable things, Sebastian.
The grease is very often
Very annoyed at this.
The grease is very often not flammable.
Exactly. He's like, and the fact that that's not even supposed to be flammable. I don't even get how you got it flames.
Because
some weird chemical like lantern.
It's
No,
grease.
it's probably
it's not
something.
flammable.
It's probably something you ate.
Right.
So while you are sitting there enjoying your breakfast, which is actually quite good, there is suddenly a individual darkening the door to the dining hall, and she is remarkably beautiful, but has the skin that seems to be... Did you just try to attack? She has
No, it's clear that.
She has the skin of that seems as breakable and frail as porcelain, hard, but actually as tough as marble. Red lips and a piercing eyes that are both piercing and yet seem aloof and disinterested. You're not sure exactly when she got there, but she suddenly kind of clears her throat and makes herself known and looks at the four of you and says, So this is what the Lord has scrounged up as potential predecessors. And
Can we help you?
yes, I am hoping that you can tell me where my bargaining chip that was down in the dungeon has gone.
That is not.
She was about 3 foot tall and
Oh,
with the disposition of a chihuahua.
Oh, right. My
Blew
my
up herself.
apologies. She apparently had explosives on her.
So you did not release her. She released herself.
oh, that one.
Yep.
Yeah, we were speaking to her, kind of making fun of her situation and her general, pitifulness. However, she had been um, actively digging a tunnel and using the distance acquired, uh, with explosives and stuff. It was dangerous and awful.
Well, she is a dangerous person. I am not surprised. Um, I heard from Rahadin that she was also seen leaving with Esmeralda. Is this accurate?
I'm gonna groan, like oh man, Esmeralda, she fucking sucks. I can't believe, of course she left with Esmeralda, but I'm basically gonna let on that this is the first time and we are learning of this. And I'm like, figures as much.
Okay, go ahead and do a insight check and a deception check.
Okay, let's see. Here's insight. And here and deception is really bad though. So here is so there's insight 21 and here's deception, which has a -1 modifier. And it's an 11.
Okay. So, you watch her kind of. You notice how good she is at masking, especially when she's trying to. Little small facial tics. She doesn't believe you, but doesn't know which part you are being deceptive about. But what's really interesting is that she doesn't know how good you are at reading people. And she would fool most. But you recognized when she said the name Rahadin that there was something there.
Okay, like some contempt, perhaps.
Not the... Well, sometimes it can be contempt, but only if she were scorned. But it was not contempt.
Okay. I'll try to pursue that line of questioning to avoid keeping the subject on whether she believes me or not. And
Okay.
so I'll say, tell me, is it common for Rahadin to be delivering information so quickly to people such as you or us, because he has yet to serve us in any sort of way like he seems to you.
The shields are back up, and she, without any of the previous indication of any kind of sentimentality toward Rahadin, says he is a servant of Ravenloft and is one that is good at providing information as needed. We have means of a very quick distribution of information to those who are needing to be in the know.
I can certainly pitch to you the idea that as some of the devil's most useful attendants.
While you are saying that, you are cut off by a severed head being dropped into the middle of your breakfast, and Strahd walking in.
Oh, shoot. Whose head is in my
Do
breakfast?
not call our Lord a devil, you disgusting excuse for a clergy member. That's so... That's so good. Sorry, guys. This is Sebastian. Hello, my lord. Good evening, my lord. Instantly switches tone.
So, go ahead and everyone can do a perception check.
Alright.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I'm sure. I am sure.
Alright, that's this one. Nope, it's this one. And
I didn't know this squat.
All right. So, I haven't seen Sebastian's yet, but okay. All right.
it was pretty good.
So
No, it wasn't.
So you see a head plop down, and it is turned.
It's just a head.
It's turned away from. It's kind of turned a little bit away from Dirk. He's not able to get a good look at it. Sebastian, you are able to tell that it is the head of Vasily von Holtz. However,
That's not good.
no, but Dow is able to recognize that this decapitation happened more than a week ago.
Okay.
The amount of desiccation of his corpse or of his severed head is one that indicates that he has been decapitated for a while. Okay. And Strahd, unceremoniously and with all of the theatrics that you would expect from an emo vampire, just sets his head down there in the middle of breakfast. Ludmilla looks at the head. Isn't that your tax collector? Best of luck. And she walks out. Strahd looks at the four of you and says, she is correct. This was my tax collector. You can imagine my shock to have found his head in a rubbish bin in Vallaki. He has been here in the castle several times. And how old would you say this murder was?
At least a 10-day.
Aye, indeed. In fact, I saw him not 6 hours ago, having a good old time in the Blue Tavern, or the Blue Water Inn, where he indicated to the authorities that he had on good authority that the four of you were in league with the tailor in town, and offered up that information most agreeably, to which I was most distressed by, It is not usual for my tax collector to be so forthcoming with the guards of Vallaki. So, I figured that there must be something amiss. I did my best to find him. And my spell led me not to find the man whom I could question, but instead to find his severed head stowed in a rubbish bin in the stockyard. Any theories as to what may be going on?
Oh my lord. What enemies of yours possess the ability to shapeshift? Are there any?
I assume that all of my enemies have the ability to shapeshift. Do you not? Or are the reports that I have heard of a crazed madman with beady eyes and a thick lunatic beard waving a battle axe in St. Andrew's Cathedral? I found these reports to be most interesting, especially knowing that I have not seen this individual yet.
Well, that reminds me. I brought
That
you a
is
present.
the counselor, my lord.
What present have you brought me?
I'm going to go ahead and heft up Father Petrovich's mace and say, lay it on the table and tell him the last light of the Morning Lord has been extinguished.
I had not heard the confirmed reports. I am happy to hear it, but I did nose it as I walked past the cathedral this morning. It did not have the same stench that it once did. I am very
We aired the place out pretty well.
I am very pleased. I have
But again,
yes.
sorry. So this fake tax collector, was anything else determined about him? Or would you like us to do the field work ourselves, my lord?
Well, yes, if you happen upon him, I would appreciate you dealing with him. I know that Vasily von Holtz has a residence in Vallaki. Go ahead and roll a Arcana or Religion check. All of you.
It was 0 for me, so here you go.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
23.
Okay.
Yeah, so 20 religion and 23 arcana.
All right. So for now, there is a moment where you remember some things about that you had learned when you were a previous adventurer in Barovia. Something about vampires not being able to enter places unless they are invited. Sebastian, you know that it is residents that whoever is that usually it's consolidated to. It's not like you can, if it's a public place, you can't keep a vampire out, but if it is their residence, that works, which has always been a point of debate and kind of a question of like what, If a homeless person lives in a box, does that mean it's all these questions. But both of you are thinking, why didn't Strahd go and find this man and kill him himself? He knows where he's likely living. He likely had access to Vasily von Holtz's residence. But the question is, how long does somebody else need to live there before they now are a new person to claim residence? And that he may no longer have access to that home. Not something that Strahd wants broadcast to everyone and is not going to say. And that's why you kind of pick up on the fact that, yes, Strahd needs you to go because he can't go himself to investigate that home. What I am interested in is what kind of influence this interloper may have had over the last week. Did you have any interactions with him while you were in Vallaki?
Wasn't he at the lady's house when we went by?
Lady Wachter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, my lord. He was privy to part of our conversation.
In fact, when we arrived, they were already conversing privately. And when, if I recall correctly, my fellows can correct me if not, he did linger to try to be privy to our conversation with Lady Wachter.
Indeed. That conversation
Do you
included
believe
much.
Do you believe that her plans for causing an uprising in Vallaki would have been known to Vasily von Holtz? This interloper,
It is a
Vasily
definite
von Holtz.
possibility.
It's totally within the realm of possibility.
I would assume that to be the case, and I would act accordingly.
My theory is that this interloper is none other than a man who has been a nuisance in my posterior like a dog tick that needs to be burned out and removed. His name is von Richten. And your question of who is it that would be so cowardly and underhanded and poison like he is a disgruntled wife who has been cheated on, as opposed to a man who comes in armor and with a sword to face his enemy. It would be von Richten. I would like you... Yes. No.
I was just going to note that it's very clear that this von Richten is extending himself further and further into the danger. And now that he has lost this disguise of his, now that you have sniffed out his malfeasance, he has nowhere to run from us.
I do not know if he is aware yet of that his disguise is no good. My hope is that you will find him there in town, and that he will approach you as he has as a friend, and you can approach him with a fucking dagger in his eye.
Dal will reach for his dagger.
Aww.
Sebastian, that is, we have many tools available to us. So it's kind of like pats down on the back. Um, to dispatch this
You feel two hands on your shoulder,
heinous criminal.
and then one that starts to pat you on the side. It's really weird.
Thank you, Mug. So, my lord, how old was the report that he was at the Blue Water Inn? Current still?
This was as of 4 hours ago.
And we must make haste.
Yep.
Go ahead and make a. One thing that I will just say that one thing you notice about Strahd, the first time you met him, he looked like he was on death's door. He is much more full of life now, and is even dressed somewhat colorfully. He has definitely been. It looks like he has on dancing shoes.
Yeah.
So.
My lord, if I may say so myself, it seems the color has returned to you, and you are full of vigor.
He stifles a grin. He desperately wants to have a moment to talk with the boys about the new crush that he has, but he also recognizes that you're subordinates and that's not appropriate conversation to be having at work, but he really wants to have that conversation at work, right?
Yeah.
He's like, yes, I have drank my fill, and I am feeling vibrant once again. And I realize that during my sleep, many things have gone unnoticed. Yes, did you just what investigation?
Critical intelligence check.
Sebastian's staring at him, trying to figure out if he's also a shapeshifter, and he's slowly reaching for his one of his underarms, gonna reach for a dagger, and is like, should I attempt to stab him? If it's really Strahd, then he won't be harmed. If it isn't Strahd, oh, I found the culprits. And he's like,
He says, I must again return to my duties. And after he says that, he turns into mist and floats up floats toward the pipes of the giant organ that sits behind him, and floats away as mist.
after this, Sebastian, I've determined two things. Number one, that is definitely Strahd. Number two, and that's definitely our Lord, Strahd. Number two, I think, besides fitting, he might also have physical intimacy. Did anyone else pick up on that?
Yeah.
I'm still trying to...
Yeah, I think he drank his fill, so to speak. Good on the boss, you know? Good to see the man on top, you know what I mean?
That is one of your ridiculous human euphemisms. I'll have to remember it.
I'm not human, you loser.
Is he not human? I say look answer. Like werewolves, it'd still be
the ears. Look at the ears.
I'll point to my ears.
Oh, one of the stupid elves. I'm sorry.
All right.
Are we ready? I was nursing bruises all over his body and desperately, very consciously missing his dagger. and very anxious about the 72 hours remain a Majora's Mask style responsibility I have to go to the werewolf den. But now that Strahd is gone, what do you guys want to head right there? We can just step outside and try to
We
can use the ring.
we too need a reason for talking to him. If we plan to deceive him first before we stab him in the back. I personally was thinking of breaking into his home and just stealing everything he has. See how he likes it. But
Didn't he say that our tailor has been dispatched by the heroes? Was I mistaken about that?
No, he said we were in cahoots with the tailor.
Okay, so where's our tailor?
yeah,
He's in Wallachia.
He's in Palaki with Vasily von Holtz, the tax collector, right?
Yep.
So there's our our cover for trying to find him. Is we want to see how he has set up our friend for mercantile success. We have an investment here.
Yeah.
excellent. But I still say we rob him blind after.
Oh yeah, the Lord seems to expect that we are to beat him senseless and drag him back to Ravenloft.
And disgrace him in every possible turn. Yes.
Yeah. That's what we do. Let's do it.
Yep. All right.
All right.
I will
Time to
utilize the
humiliate
ring.
our enemies.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
All right.
Right.
We walk outside.
Give me a moment. I don't know what I did with my settings in the update, but just so you know, I can't even teleport tokens through walls. I have to walk them around walls and through doors. It's incredibly annoying.
That's rough.
So let us go ahead and teleport you to where you are. For some reason, there is he.
I'll have these dumb redundancies on my character sheet. I think ultimately I'm going to need to go back and maybe take a different background. Because my background gives me a bunch of stuff that my class also gives me. So I have, a couple of cantrips twice, etc.
Got it.
But I do have my armor and my shield and all of my spells selected on D&D Beyond. If that becomes relevant, you can refresh my sheet.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Ironically, the Acolyte feat is not very good at the cleric.
Yeah.
The Acolyte backgrounds, yeah.
Yeah. But I'll pick a background more related to either my my reborn or my werewolf traits.
Are you like a Outlander guide guy or something?
Am I?
I don't know.
No, I was
I took the feat where I'm able to look at your character sheet. Please allow me to look at it.
No, I was a sage originally, so maybe I'll try to use that.
Yeah.
All right.
Just the character was kind of.
So as you walk,
That's right. Wow, Dow remembers for the first time in real life in a long time that he originally entered Barovia receiving letters from a fellow sage and scholar at his academy. Jeez.
And then werewolves.
Yeah.
All right. So as you come into the lovely town of Vallaki and walk through the streets, you do walk past St. Andrew's. What are you doing? And are you like just rolling strong with distinguishing features that anyone who was in the congregation of St. Andrew would recognize you, or do you have some type of disguises on, or covering your features,
put
or
on
like
like
that?
Put on like a hooded cloak or something.
I think we have like pretty standard issue, dark as night, hooded cloaks. You know,
They were in the They were in the closet.
Yeah,
Every single closet in Ravenloft has an apocalypse.
Dark boots, dark gloves. hooded cloak,
Yes.
stuff like that. And like if we like threw our cloaks off and hoods back and stuff, we would be really recognizable.
Right.
But I
You
think
could just
we're pretty rainy night, low key, covered in protection.
So
Keeping to the shadows, maybe even.
So just for flavor, these are cloaks that are black as night, right? They give you the advantage of, unless you pull down your hood so people don't recognize you immediately. But it does have a feature that just with it could be doffed with a simple object interaction. And if you use a bonus action or action in order to doff it, it gives you advantage on intimidation checks with a rift that actually plays as a dramatic reveal.
Yeah, that's so.
I'm down.
I'm Edmund Dantes. Oh my God, no!
Yeah, but we're not gonna like walk in the middle of the road or walk through the front door or anything. We're just gonna try to be more aware of our surroundings than our surroundings are aware of us.
You have free movement. I've opened up,
All right.
and you come to the door, and it is locked, and there is actually a banner across it that says "Closed by order of the Burgomaster."
All right. The door is where?
The door is, sorry, I forgot I put,
Here?
right there.
Okay, and this is the door to
the tailors.
Taylor?
Okay.
You hear a soft voice that says, "Hello, fellas." Or you hear a voice that says, "I am sorry, we are currently closed." And a man that is half beaten to death, you recognize as the proprietor of the Haberdash, Frederick
buddy.
Zeifer, who is currently
this guy?
who is currently in stocks. Yes, that is your merchant. He is currently in stocks.
Hey, bud.
Oh, there.
What happened to you?
I was accused of being an agent of Strahd, taken by Isaac and some of his men on I was accused of knowing the Four of You, I believe. They didn't actually ask me any questions. They just came and took me and asked me what I knew about Lord Strahd and about the Four of You, and I said nothing, and they were already beating me.
Man, these people are obviously the bad guys. They really mistreated you.
Wait, so are these stocks, do they have a lock on them to get them out?
They do. You hear off to your left. You hear Hey, no interacting with those in the stocks. The throwing of refuse, shit, or a good whack with a stick is all that is permitted with those in the stocks.
So Sebastian's going to utilize the fact that he has telepathy, and he's going to spook the guy. The guard hears in his own head, "You are being watched. Look behind you."
Oh.
Again, Sebastian, he telepathically talks to people he knows. It's not less freaky because they know it's coming from him. But this guard's never met the weird ant cat before, so.
Yeah, Sebastian, why don't you do your handiwork and free our friend here? And if this guy has a problem with it, he can come say it to our face.
Well, no. I'm spooking the guard. One second. I want to
I know.
the guard first.
Okay, all right, go for it. But
Right.
but whenever you're able, remember you're the one with the two different sets of springy fingers.
Indeed.
Keep your hands up in the air while picking the lock.
Yeah, you put your top hands up and your bottom hand's gonna work.
Oh, I could do that really easily. Is the sad part. Okay, but yeah. So, how does he interact with the whole voices in his head thing? That's my question.
He runs away.
There we go. I bet you he's going to tell nobody.
Cover me. Let's make this quick. I'm gonna. So when I roll the sleight of hands, I'm also gonna add another +3 because my 2 expertise because I'm using my these tools. Oh, and because I have because I have proficiency as skill, I also have advantage. So I'm gonna roll basically a +13 with advantage.
All right. Well,
which means 24. How's that sound?
That means
rolled pretty bad.
That means go fuck yourself. Yeah, it works. He is no longer restrained. But he stays in the stocks. He's like, "What are you doing?"
Obviously, we are getting you out of here.
We're freeing you, friend.
You're no good to us inside stocks.
Yeah, Vasily von Holtz was supposed to set you up with a shop, and obviously he has failed you.
Vasily von Holtz was the one that had imprisoned me for tax evasion, like 3 months ago.
Yes, well, good news is he is dead. Bad news is he has been dead for a week, which means this current Vasily von Holtz is not working with us.
Yeah, we're going to see if we can find him real quick.
Come with us. Per his usual agreement, the merchant looks at you and nods, as if he understands.
Yeah. Listen, bud. We're headed to the Blue Water Inn to try to find somebody, and then we're gonna skip town. So you can either hang out in these stocks and see what your fate is like that, or you can bounce with us because we're your friends.
If I evade the law, they will shut my shop down permanently.
Whose law? You're following the wrong law, buddy.
Are you guys in charge?
Yes,
we will
there you
be,
go. We will be.
That's
all right.
Yes.
And the burgomaster of this village has another thing coming. I wouldn't hitch yourself to that wagon if you know what I mean.
He slips out of the stocks, and as he does so, you hear a voice calling. And you watch as the guard is pointing over toward you all, and a man with a demon hand is pointing. It almost like he's got a demonic enlarged glove on, or perhaps he cut off his own arm and put a ridiculous demon arm on. Points at the three of you and says, "Halt."
Oh.
No.
Looks like Isaac's here.
No, you have to do what I say. I'm the captain of the guard here in Vlaki, and you will see that prisoner is providing information for 4 outworlders who are... Wait. 1, 2, 3...
No, he isn't.
Hold on a second. Let me actually do a... Yeah, he does have a negative to his wisdom. Let's go ahead and...
Is it not the droid you're looking for?
Let's find out. I'm gonna give it... He is to provide us with information about 4 individuals who committed 2 counts of murder in the St. Andrew's Cathedral. Do you, 4 individuals, have any information about 4 individuals who committed murder in the St. Andrew Cathedral?
4? I'm
yes, we do.
No.
actually, well, yes, we do actually. We do know
One of us
exactly.
says yes. One of us says yes. One of us says
above,
4.
above board. Where's the wheel party at right now?
Who
I
is
kind of missed
saying?
out the last.
Who is saying that? You can't.
Sebastian realizes
You can't.
an idiot.
You can't have it both ways. You can't talk to people with telepathy and have them be okay with that, and talk to people with telepathy and have them freak the fuck out. You're gonna have to pick a lane, sir. Which one is it?
Okay, you can stop talking to the guy after you swoop the guy. Oh, I'm sorry. But I say to the others, and their minds not in his. Where are the heroes at right now? The ones who we've been all hallucinating about.
I don't know. I think they were active while we rested last, and they have traveled somewhere in the past few hours.
I don't know.
It sounds like if I.
And when
if
you hear their
if I had-
descriptions,
You could have
Can I
had
get their descriptions?
You could have had a dream last night. The description of the 4 individuals.
yes. Oh, wait, no, sorry, I don't talk. I tell someone else to talk for me.
I know who you talk about. You're speaking of the 4 individuals who committed murder, including the evil Sir Arthur, Sword of Zamorgan, the nefarious somewhat Han Velsing, and the absolutely terrible and should never be trusted Pinion von Wonkycock.
I was assured that those individuals were not they had an alibi.
What do you know an alibi is what all murderers seek most.
Wait. Yes. But they aren't supposed to have. They aren't supposed to have one because they were committing the murder. An alibi is when you were doing something other than a murder. He's dumb.
So they
but he is captain of the guard, so he's got his law down pretty good.
Well, sir, you should likely double check where their loyalty. You should ask them where they're from, because they are outlanders, just like the people who you are seeking.
Yes. I will be speaking to them. I will.
Hey, sir. You're the captain of the guard here, right?
I am.
In Vallaki?
I am.
Sir, I think, honestly,
why isn't El here to
You're
do
a-
something stupid so I can roll dice?
you're a big guy, man. You're a big guy, and you look very powerful and very trustworthy. I can see why you would be captain of the guard. And let me tell you, it looks like you got a mean right hook.
Roll that persuasion check.
Yeah, I'm really bad with this, by the way. I'm absolutely terrible.
We can tell.
With it, wait. With advantage for being the
right.
for being the face of the party without the skills.
I'll roll. Hold on. I'll roll one more time.
You have the face.
Right?
You have the face of the party feat, which gives you advantage.
Wow, I rolled a
This is
4
fitting.
and a 3.
This is fitting.
Yeah, 3.5.
Take them in for questioning. They seem to know a lot.
God.
We could get a lot of information from them.
Well, not if you try to take us. I'm an extremely formidable dragon hunter, and if you attack me, I will likely explode.
Look, listen to this guy. He thinks he's Augenfust. Okay. Dragon. I actually have seen a dragon. It was Sir Arthur. God, was quite
No,
impressive.
I'm a dragon hunter. Dragon hunter.
Dragon hunter.
And I will explode on you if you try to touch me. I'm just telling you, it's not a threat. It's just a literal fact. I'm blessed. And if you touch me, I will explode in radiant glory. I would not put your hands on me.
Are you Rick Sanchezing me right now? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. I'm letting you know that
Detain that one first, and a guard walks up to you and places his hand on you.
Oh jeez. Rick. I'm gonna cast
Inflict wounds. You're doing inflict wounds.
Death.
I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians. Cast Spirit Guardians.
Dude, you're gonna kill him. Inflict wounds. Instant he touches you, he dies.
I need you to identify who is not included in your. Who's on the wait list here?
Oh my gosh. It looks like it's just this guard who has touched me, right, and Isaac who has commanded him, right?
Right. There's also another guard that's next to him. He just has a weird token. Hold on. Let's see if we can get a different token out there for him, so that way he looks like the others. Okay. There we go. There's also another guard down to the bottom right of you that is within visual range. Down here in the corner.
Okay. Well, you got. Let me confer with my friends here. When this guy puts his hand on me, I'm gonna flash a look at Dirk and Bug. What do you guys want to do? You want to just go with them, or you want to find?
I'm gonna shake my head at you because it's not a good idea to do this out in the middle of everywhere.
All right. So when he touches me, I just say boom.
Okay.
Roll an intimidation check.
Okay, all right. I'm really bad at this too. I'm not a base.
I know that's why I love it.
All right, I got an 8 and a critical fail. I got a 7 and a critical fail.
So it happens just the way that you said it, and he grabs you and oh yeah. All right. And tells the four of you to follow him and his crew.
I'm going to turn to the merchant. I'm going to say, "This is your fault."
Understood.
All right, let's go with Isaac. So let's see if we can get on this guy's good side.
Oh wait, I just accidentally grabbed you up as well. We're all trying to go this way. Remember,
cool, man.
I can't ignore my own walls, so I have to
complying. Oh, are we going over here?
Yeah, we're gonna go inside. And
now you're talking.
Okay. So as we're doing that, can I really quietly? So it basically, it's your word chittering sound for a second. I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself, right? And
so
you know what? I know where the heroes are just because of this encounter tracker on the page. I think they're at the Wizard of Wine. Is that right, boss?
Go ahead and take inspiration.
All right. I'm gonna waste it.
I'm gonna waste it on trying to do an intimidation check. With triple advantage. All right. Is
try and get inside the inn.
All right. So this is as you step.
So I feel like the thing you gave me is the party face, right? And you have advantage on charisma checks as long as you have a negative modifier to charisma.
Correct.
And I have to imagine that the party face, like the magic item picture of the party face, is a fucking clown face. It's like a red nose, you know.
Send in the clowns.
It's definitely a red nose.
All right, so yeah, it's just a red nose. That's all you have to do is put on. It's a little silly foam ball that you put onto your nose. So this is the cart and wheel. Inside the cart and wheel is dimly lit with the smell of fresh wood and leather wafting through the air. On one side of the room, a workbench contains a assortment of saws, chisels, hammers, and other woodworking tools. Along the walls, there is an array of wood of various sizes, types, ready to be shaped and fashioned into whatever a customer desires. The walls of the shop are lined with the shelves holding nails and other hardware, various pieces of finished wagons and carts are in varying stages, are complete in various levels of completion, and a stout man with a apron and chisel is standing there, and Isaac looks at him and goes, "Hey, Connick, we need to use your shop. Get lost for a second." And Connick immediately complies with Isaac. It's with a fair amount of intimidation, and Isaac says, "Listen, I don't like being confused in public, so we're gonna step into private, and you can explain to me exactly what the fuck you're talking about. Now, how do you know the 4 individuals that were inside the Blue Water Inn?"
We are mutual associates with them, but we need you to understand though that they have lost favor with our organization. They are not heroes.
And what organization is that?
The Heroes Guild. Duh.
Where are you all from?
Well, I'm actually from Vallaki.
I don't even have to roll dice to let you know that you are not one of the 1,000 people here in Vallaki.
I've been gone a really long. I've been gone basically all my life. I have a very strange and mysterious circumstance around my birth. My parentage is shrouded in mystery. You know how it is, Isaac, right? Don't know where your siblings are. Don't stuff like that.
See, this is why I pulled him out of public, because this shit's fucking with my head. You get it, Rob, don't you? I mean, fuck. You don't fucking tell anybody that we had this conversation, Rob. Yeah, I get it, but
look, man, we're here to help you.
I need to be able to see your faces. So, pull down your hoods. Let's get a good look at the 4 of you.
I pull down mine. It's somewhat Van Helsing's face.
So, go ahead and roll me a stealth check. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Yes, I'm actually kidding.
For being able to hold back enough that you were able to say words of Arcana, and also the glimmer that happens when you transform your face. It's not like this can be done subtly, but it can be done from a position of cover if you had everyone else move forward and you were able to. Sounds good. Von Helsing.
Yep.
All right. So.
Okay. So did you say who are you?
I'm somewhat Von Helsing. I'm somewhat
Von Helsing.
Is who I'm looking like, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of step in front of you, like I'm gonna reveal myself first, but only for enough time for you to reveal yourself. Cast a spell, and then I'm gonna turn to look at you, right? And I'm gonna say, "What do you think?" So my head is turned away from them right now, and I'm like, "Oh my god, they're gonna know who I am as soon as I reveal myself." What do you think? What do you think? Yeah. Okay. All right. So now I'll actually step behind them. Go ahead.
I motion and like I'm wearing gloves. Especially he always wears these gloves of thievery. I make them look visible, so it looks like I just have like mittens on, basically, right? Or not mittens, but my gloves are weird because I only have 3 digits. Anyways, I try not to draw attention to that. I get out a pen and paper and I write, "Apologies, officer. Um, my throat, I my throat is hoarse due to a misadventure at the local pub."
Ah!
I show him the piece of paper.
Yeah, you're the guy that was in the Blue Tavern Inn. Or the Blue Water Inn. I need to see the rest of your faces.
Never even been there.
And then I write down. Wait, actually, I say to the others in their minds, this seems like a pretty good time to frame the heroes. Can I stab this guy?
Yes.
Yes!
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
They all saw his face,
So-
right? They all saw someone hand-belting's face.
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah.
And he was
So-
definitely
so-
going to recognize anybody else, because turns out he can roll pretty well.
So I just dropped the notepad, right? And I reach my cloak. I get my dagger and stab him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack with advantage. No, not with advantage.
Did not.
No, sorry, straight roll,
Wrong.
because he's not a bad guard. He is always ready
Wrong.
for somebody to draw a dagger and attack him.
Oh, that sucks.
But you
That
miss.
sucks.
That happens.
Yeah, so I try to stab down him. I miss. I just say nothing as I just stare him in the eye.
All right. He says, roll for initiative. Where is my...
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I think my...
Well, you got.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
You might
oh,
want to.
oh, oh,
You might
oh.
want to screenshot that.
Nope, that's
Oh.
fine. We are done with that.
Yeah.
We are done with that combat. All right. Now we shall begin combat.
Koenig's not here. Roll. Normal.
Bitch.
13.
Hey, what's the class? Actually, I can look that.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a quick break, and then we will come back for our combat.
Alright.
Good. It gives me enough time to learn what someone does and see if I can copy what he does. Make him unbelievable. No, wait, this is nothing about him.
That's ridiculous. We're not doing that. Let's do this one instead.
Well, he's like, what, a rogue?
He is.
I'm trying to remember. Okay, sweet.
He's
So I'm just gonna stab him.
he's actually a ranger. Why am I telling you that? You don't need to know that.
I appreciate that
You
regardless.
can figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, I figured he was one of the two. All right.
Unfortunately.
I have been waiting to frame the heroes for so long.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
I'm really glad you had that plan up your sleeve because I did not know what the fuck I was gonna do, and now I'm just gonna try to keep myself in the from getting identified.
yeah, I mean, my guess is we just kind of push past them and then get out of there because we want there to be witnesses. Because
Well,
framing works.
we could kill everybody except like Isaac, and we could just like knock him out.
Mm, yeah,
You know,
Good idea.
sounds like a plan.
but you know
So
this was
unfortunately, I'm gonna be.
go ahead.
I'm just gonna be stabbing them repeatedly. I'm kind of wishing I had that knife. Going, yeah.
Well, I got that chain spell that could bind him.
Well, I can bind people if you wanna just kick the shit out of people.
But no,
I'm
no.
thinking,
Eric has.
take that binding spell, and like basically tie him up with a chain, kill everybody else, make our escape. Or unless you got a hold person or something like that, you can throw at him.
Yeah, I got
cast
those,
web.
but I like to use those on the people that we're gonna beat. You know, like the people we're gonna kill. Those are the people we hold, because it helps you beat them down.
I was thinking if
What?
you want to leave a witness behind,
Yeah,
you need to incapacitate somebody.
yeah, you got it.
We cast grease.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, grease, push him on the far side and run like hell, right?
I feel like I need to like limit it to like once every like 2 sessions, just so I don't die an early death. But oh man,
Yeah. This is the spell I'm talking about.
cool.
Alrighty then. What is chain of conviction? Oh yes, I remember. Son of
That's
a.
what I used on a box last week.
Yes. I hate it. We hates it. All right. Roll for NPCs. Let's see who goes first. Dirk, I don't see your.
I rolled an 11, but it didn't come through in the tracker there.
All right, so you have an 11 for your initiative. All right. All right. First up is Isaac. Isaac is going to look at the individual that just tried to stab him. Why is the individual that just tried to stab him not directly next to him anymore?
I didn't move him.
Okay, so you're right
Unless I
next
did.
to him.
Where's Isaac?
This is Isaac right here, and you are there, and we are about to. He sees you do that, and goes ahead and attempts to hit you twice with his battle axe. First roll is a 26.
I'll be honest,
Does that hit? Okay. All right, and
That actually does.
okay, and then he's going to come for his second attack. And then we're going to roll the damages for it. Does a 14 hit? That misses. Okay, so one good battle axe swing. For 10 damage on the bug. All right. And that is his turn. Next up we have... well, it was going to be the guard, but for some reason we got skipped past. This guard turns in and locks the doors, thinking that that's a good idea. That would be... doesn't want anybody escaping. And Dow, it is your turn.
All right. I am going to cast a spell. let's see. There's 2 guards in here plus Isaac, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna cast Hold Person. I'm gonna upcast it at 3rd level to cast it on both of the guards.
Okay.
Let's see, cast it at 3rd level here. And consume slot, yeah. Alright, so that's a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw for each of the guards. Valaki Guard and Valaki Guard. And that's probably gonna be my turn. Ooh, that guy not so good.
That guy not doing it so good.
He's stuck. Not so good. Him not so good either.
And he's also not so good.
He's also not so good. All right, so they're gonna freeze up, and at the end of each of their turns, they get to try to save again. You know. But besides that, that's my action, and that's a spell cast, and that's what I'm concentrating on now.
Okay.
And then
would you let you back away?
Yeah, and I'm gonna take a few steps back, so I'm definitely not recognized, you know. And that's I don't think I have any bonus actions I can use to help the team, so that's gonna be my turn.
Excellent.
Bastion, go to town, bro. They are
All right.
paralyzed.
All right. So the guy to my left is paralyzed. The guy in front of me is not paralyzed. The guy in front of me is the one who just hit me with a battle axe. I'm thinking he's the smartest of the bunch, which makes Sebastian very sad. And I think I'm just gonna. I could just stab him until he dies. He seems. Yeah, that'd probably be the best thing. I'm pretending to be a ranger or something. Yeah.
Who are you attacking?
The one who's not paralyzed.
Why though? You have advantage and automatic criticals on people who are paralyzed.
Well, because I don't need to worry about them.
Well, they're not paralyzed forever.
We got Demon Hand here.
You got a point. Okay, fine. I'll have. I'm gonna signal a jerk to kill the guy trying to kill me. I'm gonna stab the guy to my left.
Don't you want the auto crit?
North of me.
Okay.
Yeah, let's roll this with advantage. You said?
Yeah, they're paralyzed. So they're incapacitated. Can't move. Can't speak.
All right.
Go ahead and
does
roll your
22
damage.
hit?
Yep. Go ahead and roll your regular damage, and we'll add 10.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense. Someone tells me with the dagger, that'd probably work better. Yeah, so that's the 15 damage.
15
To
damage.
the guy. Is he dead?
Boom.
Oh.
Is that dead?
He's dead, but he's
dead.
still standing.
All right, so
He's
then what I'm
helping me
going to
out.
do is
That's
I'm going to
amazing.
kite around. I'm going to kite around, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other guy. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Yeah, because I got multi-attack. So yeah, the first guy just stab right in the side of the throat. The second guy, I don't know, I'm just remove his spleens. See how that goes. Does a 16 hit?
16 hits.
All right, cool. And that's gonna be
If
normal plus 10.
you beat his meat. All right, so 13 points of damage.
Yep. Is he dead?
So as you essentially dance around, stabbing both these individuals in the neck, there is a fountain of blood as they still sit there horrified as they are frozen with a whole person spell, and Dow, his cloaked hand just holding out, keeping these two frozen in place as a geyser of anime blood spews forth, drenching Friedrich. And he is also frozen, although he has not had a hold person spell placed upon him. He just stands there. He just stands there horrified.
Being the bad guys is so fun.
As he is hit with blood. And yeah, that's that is Sebastian's turn, unless there's a bonus action that was needed.
Can I do a bonus action to speak into his head?
Don't touch me!
Voice of no. Of should have retired.
That's what he says back in telepathy. All right, Dirk, you're up.
Alrighty, I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark. Wait,
hold on. We don't want to. Wait. Hold on. Is there any other guards in this room besides those three? That's it, right?
Just those two and Izek.
So I do warn him, hey, don't kill Izek. We need him alive. The one who's still alive.
The one who's alive.
So I can kill the captain, right?
No. The captain's the only one who's alive. The one who's not bleeding is the one we want to not die.
Yeah, we want to knock this last guy out. That way, we successfully frame.
Yeah.
We hopefully frame.
Punch him into unconsciousness or something, or however that looks like.
We'll just use non-lethal spirit guardians.
Yeah, right.
You can have the killing blow be non-lethal, but you'll need to get there.
Sounds good.
The other option is there is the ability to try to knock him out. In order to knock him out, though, with a unarmed strike or a gloved hand, is going to require 5 more than his AC and at least 10 damage.
Well, I know how we can get there. I know how we can get at least 10 damage.
Well, it'll have to be with a it's a aimed strike.
Hold person.
Hold still. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, you know what? I'll just punch him a couple of times then. We'll see what happens.
I will tell you that a fist is a melee weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
14. You're trying to tell me I should smite?
Okay, your unarmed strike. You beat his meat.
I'm glad that fucking stuck with you.
All right. Three points of damage.
First one was 3.
Uh-huh.
And the second strike, I'm going to go ahead and throw a smite on this one.
Okay.
I hit it with a 19.
19.
Where's my smite? There it is. There's 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. All right. Now, you have been in plenty of bar fights with individuals, soldiers, guards. Punching him doesn't feel good. It feels like hitting a heavy bag, and it feels like you're doing about as much damage as you would if you were hitting a heavy bag. You've ripped a hole in a heavy bag before with your punches, but it has taken a lot. So he has definitely taken those punches. All right. Let us continue. Who is up next? Friedrich. Friedrich steps back out of the water on the floor and shakes off his designer shoes. You hear the sound of a muffled cry and feet running past. Oh, yeah, feet running past the outside of the establishment. All right. If I didn't make that clear, someone was running outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Dude looks fucking pissed. Izek, seeing both of his guards getting stabbed in the face, does not make him very happy. And he turns to face Dirk and hits him twice with his battle axe. A 22 hits.
Yep, that's it.
And a 23 hits.
Yep.
Dang.
Oh, right in the type HP.
Ooh.
Alright, so we've got...
That's some damage.
Oh, I just gave it to Izek like a dumbass. No, that's not how this is going. Alright, so we've got...
Instant, yeah.
9 and 13.
9 and 13 to Dirk Blackwing. Alright, Dirk is currently bloodied at this time. Dow, you're up.
Hey. Let's use a second level spell slot for a hold person on Isaac. Alright?
Alright.
See, second level slot, hold person, go. Alright, so that is a DC 15 wisdom save on his part.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I stay in the back, so nobody sees my face. And I just hold my hand out like Vader in the corner. and I just say to Dirk, like, I say honestly, man, if you wanted to really rough him up, I wouldn't blame you. And that's my turn.
Okay, so this is gonna be funny. I'm gonna punch him twice. Now, Sebastian's not very good at punching things. However, I also know if I stab him right now, he's probably just gonna straight up die. So, let's see how well this goes. Oh, yeah, with advantage, thankfully. Attack.
Sebastian, go ahead and roll
Yes.
a investigation check for me.
Oh, sorry. 1 sec.
It's all right.
Okay. Investigation. I'm good at those. Normal. Not 20. What do I realize?
He has 96 hit points.
So I punch him once,
Okay.
and I'm like, So let's just. I don't know. That's a
What
11 damage.
I'm saying is, yeah, you have in your career watched individuals be tortured before or experimented
Yes.
on, and you realize that this guy can take quite a beating, and you're excited to find out how much of a beating he can take. But on a scale of 1 to 100, he looks about a 96.
Okay, so I punch him once. I'm like,
and only the last hit needs to be on
interesting.
non-lethal, right?
Yep.
yeah. So I hit him for 11 damage. I get out my dagger, and I'm gonna stab him. Because once again, I would give out the battle axe, but that might reveal I'm not a very good stealthy boy. Or I'm a unique stealthy boy, actually. I'm a very good stealthy boy. Anyways. Alright, let's see. Okay, I think 24 hits.
I think 24 hits a paralyzed individual
Sure.
with an AC of 14.
Yeah, yeah. So that's another max damage. Awesome. 16 damage. So 11 plus 16 equals 27 damage.
All right.
A punch and a dagger.
So, as you punch him and you hit with your dagger, you watch as the you stab in with the dagger so hard that there is also the pommel of the dagger that hits into the back of his skull. You have done 10 over his AC and 10 damage. So, we could let this battle continue to the point of whittling down his HP, but he is currently knocked unconscious but still standing.
So I noticed that. I stop. I'm like, all right, he's good.
Right, let's
leave.
let's leave and I'm thinking better of our tact earlier. I had said we should like sneak around and get to the Blue Water Inn. I really think this time we should sneak around and if we find any friends like this guy, let's just leave them.
Agreed. That being said, shouldn't we first do something about our merchant friends? Oh, that sounds sinister. My bad. It's Sebastian. I mean,
we can do whatever we want with him. I mean, I assumed we were just gonna, bring him back home.
You see Friedrich reaching for the door and trying to open his lock. He's like so pissed.
1 second, I'll open that for you. So Sebastian kind of wave him off. Like, his other arm accidentally peers off his cloak, like, just giving off, like, his kind of his second nature for his other arm. And it looks really creepy with the weird human hands. That's not quite human looking. Like, 1 second, I'll deal with that.
It bends the wrong way.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I have, like, 2 elbows. Freaking. Anyways. Yes,
And quick
let's just
thinking
take him
with
with
the
us.
disguise. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's take him with us. Let's try to get to the Blue Water Inn and find our friend and see if we can lure him into a conversation somewhere.
Indeed. I picked the lock.
Oh, you don't have to. It was barred. It had like the
Okay.
wood put in front of it just as a stop for the. But as you all start to step out, you do see Connick, the halflinger, the owner and operator of this establishment, running kind of into the middle of the courtyard. You guys are not. You can go ahead and free movement now and move yourselves as we end this combat. He is running into the center of the square and is like looking for someone to be a guard or anyone to be able to talk to, and then makes eye contact with you from across the way. This is right here, Connick, the owner and proprietor of the cart and wheel that was dismissed from the location prior to your interrogation.
I'm gonna hold up a little sack, shake it, and say, "You didn't see a goddamn thing," and drop it over there on the top of the barrel.
Okay, go ahead and make a persuasion check or an intimidation check.
Do persuasion.
They're pretty good at this.
17.
Nice.
It occurs to me the 3 of us. So I have intelligence. Dow has the wisdom. Dirk has the charisma. Dow's the party face.
He nods
Oh my.
and starts to walk back. He looks over his shoulder, kind of looking for if anybody else is around. and takes the money. He says, "Can you shut the doors? I think I'm gonna take the day off."
Good idea.
Nice.
I'll go ahead and shut the doors.
All right, and he decides to take the day off.
All right. Is the blue water on the other side of town?
It is on the nearer side of town. Hold on one second. I'm going to prep it, and then we can go ahead and step inside.
Sweet.
Now we don't have to kill everybody we see.
You know, that was really impressive the way you did that. You guys are really you know, I guess all I had to do to see how valuable and impressive you guys are at your respective skills was just beat the shit out of you. That's what happened, right?
Yeah.
We should have seen this last week.
No.
That's what happened last week, right? I beat the crap out of all three of you.
Not quite. You see, the Spirit Gardens, the one spell that you did, was actually, pretty decent. But then we just demolished you. So. Really?
Yeah. That's not how I remember it.
I walked out of there with
You don't
36
remember,
out of 40 hit points, so and you're on the ground.
You know, that's not how I remember.
Actually, I got reduced to 0 HP, but it wasn't from the Spirit Gardens. Actually, it was really only Weal that suffered from that plot.
Well, I got cranked a couple of times, but I had my lay on hands and healed myself right back up.
Right. And Sophine got scorched.
Mm-hmm.
Quite badly.
Can someone go ahead and roll me a D4?
I'll do it.
Thank you.
D4 rolled everyone. A 3.
All right. We are. You arrive at the Blue Water Inn.
All right. Close up.
I was going to say, cloaks up, boys.
All right. As you step in, you do hear the sound of not combat music that still continues to play, but instead just a lovely location.
I'll go up to the bar and get a table, or get an ale.
All right.
If I can get my guy to move here.
Try using the arrow keys.
They work for me.
Okay. You step up to the bar and see a young woman that is speaking with a older gentleman, and he sees that she's busy and moves back up to position. Go ahead and roll a history check with disadvantage.
Yay!
I got a 17 and a 1.
Aha! Yes!
Wait, is it just him or all of us?
All of you.
Okay, history?
I got a 9.
History with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, okay.
Unfortunately, I'm not very proficient in history.
Yeah, why would 17
Well,
would
I
have
got
been
a 5.
It's okay. All right. So the bard pulls out a lute and begins to play a tune. Everyone is sitting around the redhead behind the bar. Yes, what can I get for you, sir? We are currently out of wine, but we have sent individuals to go and find more. But we do have still some Dragonberry Crush that's available, and we also have a mead. It's not very good.
Oh, I'll try a mead. Why not?
Okay. Whoa. I don't know what.
That's some pretty ominous music for it in a mead, man.
You want a mead? Ah, foolish mortal.
Right?
All right. She hands you the mead and says, "If you need anything else, just let me know."
Alrighty. I'm just gonna start listening in.
Listening in. Go ahead and do a perception check. What is it that Sebastian is doing?
Well, due to the fact that he cannot talk without scaring the local populace, I feel like if he makes clicking sounds with his mouth, it just he's just gonna sit down at a table and kind of look for our tax collector buddy.
Your what?
So he's gonna do investigation. I'm gonna do an investigation check, see if I can kind of trace.
Yep.
Like notice anything weird going on.
Okay.
Nope.
I didn't say nope. All right. So looking around at the individuals, there are two individuals that are sitting directly in front of you that you recognize from St. Andrew's. Both of them are talking excitedly with this younger man about what happened at St. Andrew's Cathedral, and if you had a face that smiled, you would be possibly smiling as you hear the dreadful tale of you.
Yes.
And what is it that Dow is doing?
Well, I think I was listening to the bard.
Transfers.
Okay.
You know, probably. I wanted, primarily. Oh, hello.
You're still there?
It looks like mine. Okay, it looks like the. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I was really just kind of listening to the bard, blending in to the background, looking around. I wanted to kind of size up the people in the tavern. I know that we are looking for someone, but we could also be looking for anyone described as anyone, disguised as anyone. So I just wanted to get the lay of the land and, give Dirk an opportunity to start talking to people,
Sorry. My thing just froze up. What did you say? And they said, they're talking about me and... Sorry, it's super important.
And if you had a face, you would be smiling about it.
Okay, cool. Yep, I'm giving them trauma, and I'm glad. Very tempted to start speaking mine again, say, remember...
Go ahead and have Dow...
Vampires. I'm not going to do that.
Go ahead and have Dow roll either a perception check or a insight check, depending on what he's looking for or observing.
Right, how about that? I got a crit, 27 perception.
All right, so a couple things that you notice. Vasily von Holtz had a scarf that he pulled out a few different times in order to wipe his nose and things like that. That scarf is sitting here at this table. All right?
Okay. Table down here.
Yep. Okay. The other thing that you notice is that this bitch right here is Irina.
Oh.
The third thing that you notice is that the bard standing right next to you has on the exact same shoes that Strahd von Zarovich had on just a few minutes ago, or just an hour ago.
Nice. Okay, so that's like super crit. So I'll take a look at the bard. I'll kind of give the bard an opportunity to see me clocking the shoes.
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, goodness. Let's see. Saving throw. All right. 13 plus 7 is 20.
13 plus 7 is 20. All right. You see the bard's eyes flare a bit, and he says, "Nope."
Yeah. I just turn and I go walk this direction. I go clock the I say no under my breath. Let's go here. I go all the way here. And then where's the scarf?
Right there on the table. And wait, hold on a second. Where'd you go?
What happened to me?
Yeah, you disappeared.
That's funny. Only one of us has ability to cast invisibility, or has the ability to cast invisibility.
What happened to me?
You went under another token or something. You're invisible. What is going on?
I'm under the floor, bro.
Try moving this person.
Slide under the table. See your shoes, lady. Ducks down.
Nope.
Are you awesome?
Another one of bro. My bad.
Okay.
No, try moving Arena.
All right. So you come over and see the freaking scarf there on the table, and the woman that is currently seated at the table looks at you and says, "May I help you?"
Yeah, do I recognize her at all? What does she look like?
She looks like a human with dark hair and a scarf around her. It looks like she might have been at one time a member of a brothel in Westworld, but that's about all that you can recognize about her.
Okay. I'll point to the scarf and the chair. Maybe is there another chair?
There is another chair there.
Not.
Yes. Yeah, there's a
Okay,
chair there.
I'll say, is this seat taken?
It was, but my dining partner left about 3 hours ago. It seems like you are looking for someone, no? Or did I read the situation wrong?
Yes.
You seem very perceptive, but you seem like a very bad liar.
I'm not lying.
Uh-huh.
You asked 2 questions. I answered yes to one of them.
I understand.
I shrug. I don't.
I know.
Is there anything to drink here?
They are out of wine currently, which is quite the hubbub in the back, and you hear a voice of an individual coming out of the kitchen, like, "What? Are you?" And he just gets frustrated and walks back into the kitchen again.
What did he look like?
He looked like. Go ahead and roll a history check.
All right.
All right, so he looks familiar. However, he looks like he has lost quite a bit of weight since the last time that you saw him. He looks actually younger, but the name Martikov comes to mind.
Okay. I'll just take a seat at this table with this lady.
All right.
Nope. Dang it. Trying to turn my character back up. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Okay, so you're doing that. Dirk's at the bar. Do I recognize the young man? I recognize my two victims, but
Do you recognize the two? Do you recognize the young man? No, you do not.
yeah.
But
All right,
what you have gathered is that he actually, in them talking, is he actually works at St. Andrew's Cathedral, but was not there during the attack, and that's why they seem to be relatives of some kind to this young man, and are happy to know that he is safe.
Okay. So I'll reach out because I really want to spook these guys so badly.
Okay.
I reach out to Dao in his mind and like, did you find anything?
In my mind, back to you, I'll say I found Vasily's scarf at this table, and this woman claims to have been dining with him. I'm not convinced she's not also in disguise. It could be anyone, I say.
There is a theory called Occam's razor, Occam being a grand philosopher. He said the simplest solutions are oftentimes the most true. Do not think everyone is as clever as I am and uses disguise self constantly.
Yeah, so I'll turn to the lady and I'll say, your dining companion, perhaps I am seeking him. Perhaps he is a friend of mine. Perhaps you'd like to help me.
As you finish your thought, you watch as a wolf about the size of you, as far as when you stand up, about as tall as its back is about as tall as you, walks in as if it is looking for a drink, which is surprising. And then it is also surprising when the second one walks in. And then all shit fucking breaks loose as everyone stands up, screaming, yelling, and that is where we are going to end tonight's session.
Nice.
As you try to get some answers, suddenly two dire wolves walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Wolf!"
All right. Two dire wolves walking through a bar. I've heard this one before.
There is a moment, though, Dow, that we will, before we stop, that instinctively you look over at the bard.
Uh-huh.
And he just gives a look
Look at
of,
me.
not my monkeys. All right.
Right.
Okay.
And that is where we will stop.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Have a
All right.
great night, guys. We will see you next Monday. Good job.
Thank
All right.
you.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait! I can't wait until the other team finds out that you have totally fuck them over for when they come back to block.
Isn't that awesome?
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Especially somewhat.
Alright,
Especially somewhat, because that asshole needs to stop. Have you seen... Okay. He rolls like a 3. It's a 18 to hit with plus fucking 10 damage every fucking time he plinks on that bow. Goddamn sharpshooter bullshit fucking ranger goddamn nonsense. Gloomstalker son of a bitch. I'm glad you set him up. That's the one the DM wants to take down the hardest. So yes.
Nice.
Fucking one-shotting all my fucking blights.